Welcome, my unique and beautiful reflectors, to your reading. Today we are talking about romantic love. Whether you currently have a partner or not, let's talk about where you are with your romantic love and where it might be headed. As always, being that you guys are so few compared to the rest of the population, this is almost a personal reading for those of you who happen to click on this reading. So that's fantastic. In terms of, if you got a chance to see my February reading, I would say the same thing. February reading for reflectors. Take a look. If you haven't, I will put it in the links below in the description below. Okay, it might be something you're interested in. Okay, my reflectors. Oh, I don't know why I say my reflectors. You're not mine, but you know what I'm saying. Here we go. Let's get some tea leaves for you, right from the middle. Okay, and we begin. So first, your animal spirits. Nightingale spirit, love is all around. How beautiful. And ant spirit, time to collaborate. Okay. Let's take a look at your tea leaves. The moon, changes in your life. Handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. Mountain, major challenge to overcome. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Okay. Ink pot, problems to be resolved. Carrot, opportunity or windfall. Apple, temptation will test you. Interesting. And finally, chain, a chain of events that will affect your life. Wow. Okay. Now, let's take a look at your tarot cards. Let's see what jumps out. Okay, these two, these three. Okay, I need three more. 2, 3. Let's start there. Okay, so the first things that jumped out were the Tower and the Lovers. Okay, then you have 3 of Wands and 8 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords, Death. Don't worry, death doesn't mean death. If you're not into tarot, I will explain it in a moment. And the Hierophant. Okay. All right. So, for those of you who are partnered up, we're getting the impression that you're going through a slightly stressful time in your life. Not necessarily because of your partner, because it looks like your partnership is going very well. But perhaps something related to your partner's family or your family. There's a challenge. Perhaps you need to take care of somebody who's sick. Perhaps you're feeling like you're not able to move forward due to people around you. There's some problem. There's some problem of some sort. Maybe it's not related to people. Maybe it's related to a circumstance. But regardless, it is creating stress in the relationship and in you. You have love. You have very deep love, and the only thing is you need to make sure that you collaborate together to solve this problem. You can, there's no question that you can resting and regenerating and grounding is key, because these big changes that are happening are destabilizing. So you need to take time to meditate or rest or recharge in whatever way you find most energizing. And then try to avoid too much spikiness in your relationship. Don't poke at your relationship. It's not about your relationship. The circumstances are external to the relationship, and you want to be able to make it work. Now, a solution is coming up. Something is coming. There might be a meeting with a stranger. There might be an opportunity or windfall that comes your way. Something is coming that will help you to resolve the problem in question and transform it. From this Three of Wands, often it's like the gold at the end of the rainbow. It's almost there, right? And you are going to feel like, okay, at some point it seems like there needs to be some kind of transformation. Death is usually about the end of one thing and the beginning of something new. So whether this problem will end in some way that makes it a little bit difficult but gets you out of the situation, or whether this problem will you will find a solution for it from a different perspective than the perspective that you're working from right now. Either way, it looks like you're going to be able to move away from what is feeling like it's missing or it's off, okay? And perhaps in such a way that is very traditional. So maybe there will be a very standard or old-fashioned or wise way of moving forward that you hadn't considered because maybe it's not too modern or something. But you will find a way out of this. There will be temptation. I'm not sure what kind of temptation at this point, but related to the opportunity or windfall and the chain of events. So let's take a look at some clarifiers and see if we can figure this out with Lenormand. So here's the first one. Okay, an invitation. Next one, being wise and cautious. Okay. Okay. What you value and work. Okay, so it looks like some of the stress that you're feeling right now is coming from work or work-related things. You feel centered when you focus on what you value the most, and you protect it, and and one of the things that you should value the most is your peace of mind. So protect that. Work is just work. Yeah, of course, we all need work, and we all want to have purpose in our lives and be successful, but don't let that get in the way of what is actually a relatively very good relationship. And now, let's see. For those of you who are not in a relationship, please don't worry. I'm going to come to you right now. I'm just going to close this for those in partnership. So something relate of what's problematic here has to do with people external to you, either a public environment or a family environment. So yeah, it's definitely external. So your relationship is good, your relationship is playful and positive, and you just need to protect it and your peace of mind. Focus on what you value the most. Again, something is coming your way. The key to resolving the situation is coming your way. Just you need a little more patience. It'll be almost like an invitation. And again, oh my goodness, this This card has come up for almost all of the types of human design. The dog, which is a loyal friend that is with you in the hard times and the good times, and is totally reliable and kind. And then here you have this fox, which talks about being wise, being not being wise, being cautious, but also finding solutions that are wise and fitting for what you need to get done. So without talking about it too much, right? Sometimes it comes out as secretive and sneaky, but I don't see the fox that way. I see that he's finding solutions in a wise way and in a humble, careful, quiet way, okay? So now, for those of you who are not in a relationship, how does this translate? Okay, well, first of all, it's telling you love is all around, so you have a lot of opportunities to meet people if you want to. There is time to collaborate. It would be a good thing for you to get involved in either volunteering or in a project at work or something that will get you working with other people in a way that will provide possibilities for you to meet others. You are currently also going through changes in your life and potentially having some major challenges to overcome. But that doesn't mean you can't have a meeting with a stranger that will end up being a friend, maybe somebody even from the past that will end up being a really good love partner for you. So being in public areas, letting go of that need for isolation, giving yourself a chance, opening up to the possibility would be very helpful, and keeping centered and focused on what is most important for you. In the same way as for those who are in a partnership, you need to focus on your peace of mind, not let work get the better of you, and all these other stressors that may be coming along. Problems will be resolved eventually. You will get an opportunity or a windfall. So just stick with it. Give yourself a chance. An invitation is coming your way. You will feel transformation in you as well once you know exactly what it is, what kind of relationship you want. Maybe you will realize it once you actually meet somebody, or maybe you will figure it out a little bit sooner, and then that will help you meet somebody. But it looks like there's definitely an opportunity to meet someone, and someone who will be a loyal friend, who will make you feel like you no longer need to be out there looking, and who will be reliable and wise. And you also will be wise and cautious and approach this in a way that is balanced and will give the relationship, the new relationship, the best opportunity, the best possibility of success. If you are not looking for a relationship, then, well, I don't know what to tell you. You will have the opportunity to get one. You don't need to take it. You will be tempted. Either way, you will be tempted either to take it, or if you don't want it, to reject it. Now, I think, though, that this possibility of a windfall or opportunity will be a positive for your life. It says it creates a chain of events that will affect your life. So think through, be conservative, but at the same time give opportunity for what may come your way, because it looks like something will. Now, one last card. I want to get a time card from one of the blue ones from here to see if there's anything to be known. November. Okay. So maybe something will come your way later in November, or maybe you met someone in November that may be key in your life soon. Or maybe your partner that you already have is Scorpio. Who knows? But November plays into this in some way. Okay, well, that's what I see with this reading. I hope it was helpful to you, and I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day, February, and months ahead in relationships and love. So take care of yourself, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye-bye.